Corbin?
I'm the sheriff. Miss, it's all right. I'm the sheriff. I'm Pat Garrett.
I thought you were. He's still here. Look out!
Oh, there's no one here. You're safe now.
He tried to kill me. Don't let him get me.
Safe now. Calm down.
Get me, please.
What happened here? Who are you hiding from? Miss, get hold of yourself. You've got to tell me what happened. I'm sorry, but you've got to make some sense.
He was a beast, a monster. He killed them. I ran. He came after me.
Do you know him?
I don't know. He was horrible.
Had you ever seen him before?
No.
All right, that's it. I've got to look around. You better stay with me. Come on. Mister. He's gone. There's no place he could be hiding. You can see that for yourself. Now, look, miss, I know it isn't easy, but you'll have to tell me what happened.
Mr. Corbin was standing by the pump. That beast ran for him. Shot him. And he came toward the house. He saw me in the window. The look in his eyes. I ran out the back door. I hid in the barn.
I must have scared him off when I rode up.
How did you happen to come here?
There was a message at my office. Ed Corbin wanted to see me. Didn't say why. Did he say anything to you? Nothing seems to be missing. That rules out robbery. Any reason you can think of for him killing the Corbins? Could they have known him?
I don't know. I've only lived with them for 2 months.
Were they kin of yours?
I'm the hired girl, Agatha Evans. Aggie.
What is it, Miss Evans?
I don't think he came here to kill them. I think he came for me.
I'll get you on into town. You better go in and pack some things. His boot prints. The biggest man I ever saw. Would you wait inside for me?
I'd rather not be alone.
You'll be safe. I've got to tell someone about these killings.
The doctor?
Yeah, Ed was Doc Corbin's only son.
I met the doctor once. I don't think he'd mind if I came along.
Here we go.
You better stay in town a couple of days. I want to be sure there's no infection.
I got a week off, Doc. I was figuring on riding down to El Paso.
That's up to you. How'd it happen?
Oh, it was an accident.
I'm sorry, Belito. Forgive me, mi amado.
My fault, Rita. If anyone's to blame, it's me. I learned not to play fool jokes on you when you're carrying this thing around.
The men who dance with me at the cantina are not all so nice as you, Belito. When you grabbed me from behind, I didn't think. I will never carry it again. It is yours, Doctor.
That's beautiful. The workmanship. Where'd you get it?
Rita's people, Doc, think a knife like that can kill evil spirits.
It's worth too much. You keep it.
It has drawn the blood of a friend.
Excuse me. Hello, Sheriff. Come on in.
Doctor?
Aggie, what are you doing here?
Well, Dr. Corbin, I brought her in with me because Doctor, I think you'd better sit down.
Now, Pat, what is this?
Dr. Corbin, I just rode in from Ed's place. He and his wife were murdered this morning.
Ed and...
I'm sorry, Doctor. I found their bodies out at the ranch. Aggie here saved herself from the killer by hiding in a barn.
Oh, why would anyone want to kill Sarah and Ed, Patrick?
Billy, I don't know.
Simon Hall.
You know the killer?
My boy and I came out here more than 10 years ago to get away from this thing. Leave it behind us.
Leave what behind you, Dr. Corbin?
Feud. 2 families, the Corbins and the Howells. We were the only ones left. I wanted no more of it.
Then this Simon Hull followed you out here.
Simon Hull had been dead for 12 years. I saw him buried.
Well, did he have a brother or a son who looked anything like him?
No.
Well, no matter who he is, a man who looks like that can't stay hidden. I'm organizing a search party.
I'm riding out with you, Patrick.
Thanks, Billy, but it may be that the killer did not have the Corbins in mind. He could have come there for Miss Evans. She saw him a few days before. He was watching her. I'm going to find her a place here in town, but I'd kind of like somebody to keep an eye on her just in case. Would you do that, Billy?
Sure thing. That wouldn't be too hard, Patrick. The doctor wants me to stay in town anyway, huh?
Aggie can stay here. A spare room upstairs.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'll bring a carpet bag over before I leave. She needs some rest, Doctor. And so do you.
Come with me, Aggie.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Billy, keep an eye on that girl.
Why must Billy do this? There are other men.
And you like that, Patrick? A jealous woman here.
This is serious, Billy.
I'm always serious, Patrick.
I'll be back in a few days, with luck.
I do not like the way you look at that girl. But if you do more than look at her, I will cut your throat the next time.
Yeah, I kind of guess you were at that.
Where'd you learn to play chess, Billy?
A Mexican I used to ride with, Doc. He had some kind of title once. At least that's what he told me.
Well, always glad to meet a chess player. Bring him around sometime.
Well, I don't think I can do that, Doc. See, he was hanged last year down El Paso and stealing a horse.
Well, I guess we call that a draw. Agreed?
Yes, all right.
You know, that Aggie's a brave girl. It's been pretty terrifying for her, but she's held up under it. Now, you find this very comfortable, Billy. I slept on it many a night. Matter of fact, when my boy was young, he often slept on it. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Came here for me.
Took him off here to climb this tree there to get to the window. So he broke this branch here.
Yeah, I saw those boots over at the office. He's big, all right, but he moves real easy.
Patrick, about dark today, that was my fault, right?
No, Billy, that killer's made fools of us all. I trailed him from Ed Corbin's place to a stream. We covered every foot of that stream bed for miles. Not even a sign of him leaving it. They've still been there. You hadn't sent for me. How's Aggie taking it?
She's all right. Rita's with her now. She's sleeping.
I wonder if the doc was right. Simon Hull's being dead.
He said he saw him buried.
But even eyewitnesses can make mistakes.
Aggie figured he came here for her.
Maybe. But it's the Corbins who've been getting killed. The doc came from Tennessee. Bidden, Tennessee.
She's awake now.
Oh. Wait for me, Billy.
Stay away from her, Billy.
You think her poor time to be jealous, Rita?
Believe what you want, but death follows her. I saw it in her eyes when she woke up and looked at me. It was death I saw.
You saw fear, Rita. She had reason for it.
Promise me, do not be with her.
Don't try to force a promise, Rita. I don't like that.
I was sitting over there on that chair. I didn't hear a thing. Suddenly I looked down and saw him. I ran downstairs.
Because he could have been looking for you when he killed the doc.
He was.
The only other possibility is that feud.
Maybe if I get as far away from this town as I can,
Yes, that might be best. If it were handled right, it'd be pretty hard for him to follow you.
I won't tell anybody where I'm going. He'll never find me.
Of course, you'd have to tell me. When we find him, we need you at the trial. You're the only witness. You're the only one who's ever seen him.
And lived.
Is it possible this man could have known you before you came here?
No, I don't think so.
Where'd you come from?
Galesburg, Illinois.
Well, I'll wire the Galesburg Marshal. Might be somebody there that he'd know of and you didn't.
I don't think so. It's a small town.
Marshal would know you then.
Yes. He knew Mother and me.
What happened to that little carpet bag?
I unpacked it. It's in the closet.
You'll be needing it again in about a week.
A week.
Yeah, I think you'd better stay around here for another week.
Sheriff, I'm afraid
You'll be safe. I promise that. Billy will help. You'll never be out of my sight or his.
She all right?
Billy, keep her in the house. Don't let her out of your sight for a minute.
It's kind of difficult, Patrick.
There may be a killer after that girl.
Maybe.
Yeah, when I was a little boy, I never quite believed in the bogeyman.
Billy, you've got to help me.
How's that?
I've got to leave here. I'm terrified.
Oh, look, you're safe here, Aggie.
I can't stand it any longer. The thought of that beast.
Oh, look, Aggie, look. I'm going to be right here with you every minute, see?
I beg you, Billy. Please. Please get me away from here. I can ride. Get me a horse. Please. Billy? You'll do it?
See, Aggie, Patrick would be mighty put out if I took you out of town right now.
You don't always do what he says.
Oh,
Doc Corbin told me about how you two get along. Please do this for me.
Aggie, you see, let me tell you something. Patrick's just about the only fella that's ever really trusted me, see? I just don't figure I can afford to lose that, Aggie.
The Galesburg Marshal, he knows of you and your mother. He didn't know anyone around there like the killer you described.
I knew he wouldn't. I don't know what you were thinking, Sheriff.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking. You'd be interested. It came to me that you could have been the one who killed Ed and his wife, then come over here and kill Doc Corbin.
Me? Kill those people?
Now, wait a minute, Patrick. What about the boots and the footprints?
She could have had those boots made anywhere. It would have been an easy matter to step out those tracks at the ranch.
No, I found them right out here.
I figure she carried them over here in that carpet bag, or maybe I should say I carried them. And the night she killed the doc, she opened the window, dropped them outside, broke that branch. It's a good case. All it lacks is a reason for the killings.
I don't know what to say. It's too horrible.
And like I said, it was all speculation until the marshal of Bearden, Tennessee, answered my telegram. He gave me a complete rundown on the Corbins and the Hulls. That's your name, isn't it? Hull?
No. No!
A woman named May Hull left Bearden, Tennessee 12 years ago, just after her husband had been killed in the feud with the Corbins. She had one child, a daughter, 5 years old. Her name was Agatha. The marshal of Galesburg said a woman named May Evans and her daughter, Agatha, had lived there for about 12 years. It's out in the open now. Aggie, I'm arresting you for those murders.
Get away from me. I want you to understand, Billy. They weren't murders. It was what I had to do. Believe me?
Aggie, put that gun down.
They killed my father, Billy. My mother told me they had to die. I only did what she said. I never hated them or anything. You understand?
Aggie, I'd feel better if you had hated them.
I never hated anybody.
Aggie, give me that gun.
I wish you hadn't found out. Especially you, Billy. You'll have to hang me or put me in prison. So I'll have to shoot you, too.
It's senseless. You'll only get off one shot. There are two of us.
I'm not sure about you. But Billy couldn't shoot me. Could you, Billy? So you'll have to be first. I'll tell a nice little story about how you two fought over me and shot it out. Right in my room.
Billy, if she pulls that trigger, kill her.
You heard him, Aggie.
I don't think you could, Billy. No.
Rita did it. We both know that, Billy. She'll have to stand trial.
No jury will ever convict her.
I know that.
Why do you want to put her through something like that?
Billy, I don't have any choice.